5 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Wolverines will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The offense set for a first down play. Leaves it with the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Oh, he wants it all. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. SEC versus the Big Ten. They compete at everything. They try to outspend each other, and they certainly want to beat each other on the field.
So many national championships, so many Heisman Trophy winners shared between these two conferences, David. Everybody gets excited when the Big Ten takes on the SEC.
And these games matter so much. The fans get so amped up, so juiced up, to the point where we hear in the stands what? SEC. SEC. They wouldn't say that if conference pride wasn't a real thing.
They're going to ride this running back. Drills him with the stiff arm.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the score came on an impressive run from the 20. Let's see what he can do with the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Handoff to the single running back. And the visitors start their day with nothing. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early, and we're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season, you're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, 2 top 10 teams, we get to find out really quickly who's legit.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. To the air, it's Allen. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
And as an offense, you've got such a special talent playing QB. You've got to do a better job protecting him. If you can let this guy set his feet, he can light this defense up.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance.
Headed to the end zone, and he's loose.
Good shit, bro.
Getting set for the point after.
Good shit, bro.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that.
Yeah, we straight. It ain't. It's still a little pull and tell, but it ain't doing what it was doing in the last. Those plays were just some good plays, bro.
And he's going to bring it out.
Yeah, it's on my half-time, bro.
Oh, what vision.
Good. I just got. It's this little thing. I don't know what it is. Niggas be doing with they safeties and shit. I be trying to learn how to do that so they can be right there in that, you know, whichever side you run with the running back.
Instead, he didn't dare them to tackle him, and nobody could. What an explosive return.
And those guys.
I guess some shit. Then, like, if you want a linebacker, it's a button you can press where you don't have to. You don't have to keep clicking around. You can just make them do whatever. From right there being on the linebacker. And then you trying to do all that shit with them the cliff fans are being on the road. And the bullshit leg in the front. But right now it's good. We good right now.
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the end zone. Down for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Trying to burn this defensive back. Oh, what a grab by the defense.
I can't let you get that. I can't let you get that goddamn another goddamn one hand on me.
Line gets set.
Shit. That one hand shit.
They'll try the run.
Thought I had it.
On the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
Coaches always harp
Thought I
on
had
staying
it.
ahead of the chains. And when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
There's just nothing
Baby,
good on that last
see
run.
it, Mo.
Coming into this one, they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot
We're
better.
going to take to the second quarter, man. So, at this point.
Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. After run, now throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
This dude will pick
Good
you
play.
apart if you
Because you
give
sent
him time.
that blitz.
You better get to him. You better make
Ain't
him
had
feel
no time.
uncomfortable. This defense did that. Nice job by the defense, hurrying the quarterback through his thought process.
He's knocked down in the back.
Baby cheating, bro. Baby cheating. Baby cheating. He was not supposed to get me, bro.
On 3rd and long from the 41. Back to pass, it's Allen. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They make the stop at the
Needed that.
throwing catches, plenty to give him a first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown.
We needed that.
Was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm. What better way than converting on 3rd down? Awesome job by the quarterback getting to his progression.
And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Handoff to the lone back. Tackle is made after the 1st down.
I love this guy because he brings a physicality to this Michigan offense. Bo Schembechler would have loved this guy. He would have loved to jog a few extra tight ends on the field, get the QB under center, student body right, and give this guy the football. He would have fit in perfectly with his running style. Man, he is hard to bring down.
Fires deep toward the end zone.
Good defense.
And swatted down by the
Good
defense to
defense.
stop the scoring opportunity.
And just got enough of the
I
football there
rushed
by
it.
the defender, breaking on the football,
I rushed it.
getting his hand on it. He couldn't bat it down, but he got a fingertip on it, tipped that thing away from the receiver, made the big play, saving the touchdown.
He's back to throw on 2nd down.
Thank you.
Back open in the
Nope.
middle.
First
And
thing.
they'll finally get him
Got
down
that
now
good
with a
dog.
terrific pickup. So you think quarterbacks are all about glory, about taking that shot and getting rid of it just in time.
He did a great job hanging in there, being tough, and more importantly, I think, as a quarterback surveying the field, looking downfield,
Why you going
and making the right
bro? He
decision.
ain't even get ahead of nothing, bro.
I think the quarterback was being just a bit too careful, trying to throw that ball too far outside, obviously aware that the defenders are coming from the inside. You don't want to put it behind the intended target and risk the pick 6, but he needs to be more active.
They'll put the tight end in motion. Wants to throw. It's Allen. Pressure coming.
Thank you. They tried to work me. 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 They tried. They tried to work me. They tried to work me.
And a new tattoo to remember the moment by.
You had to ask it all, man. I know I got it all. I seen it. Because you took away Box.
You just saw that right there. There are a lot of quarterbacks that would have been anticipating.
Hey, I got.
Maybe taking the sack or just trying to throw the ball away.
But good. Hey, you never know. Late order the game, they probably need those. Hey, ball gone. Ball been gone. And that's a linebacker one right there.
As he sets to kick it away.
I can't do me dirty like that.
And
I know
it'll come out at the 25.
I know how niggas be doing. They be trying to beat you in like it's a nigga come out.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer.
Oh, wow.
Do you trust him?
Did he just cook him? Ain't nobody gonna catch him? He gone? Like that? Oh, that's crazy work. I don't even know what that was. That felt like a glitch play, like when nobody in the facility. When nobody. Nobody. Okay. See what type of party that is.
And they're on top by 7. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit a big pass, put a touchdown.
Good shit.
The kickoff team out there and ready to go. Bounces through the end
This
zone.
shit.
It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
This shit.
Guys, here come those maize.
I ain't trying shit. I'm just trying to guess. I'm just trying to do what we can do.
As if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth. I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to
I'm just glad he made a block.
Open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Oh, that's a flag, bro.
A little too bold there, and he's lucky he didn't get picked off throwing into double coverage.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man. Just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but he's not able to get to the first down marker.
Well, that's one that deep.
And it looks as if they buzzed down.
I caught that. Didn't work me. I caught that. Yeah, worked me.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on third down. They want to just keep throwing. He unleashes a long one. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And the Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hit.
Really, bro?
Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. David, they want to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking everything.
They tried to let him. They tried to let him.
We're in a nice rhythm as well.
You seen that shit, bro.
Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over.
Hit the gas, kid! Wide open ahead. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. You know, Justin, they threw that to him in double coverage, and I like that sometimes because you can't let the defense just dictate what you're going to do.
No, they're going to make sure he gets his race, no doubt
What the hell? He let him get all that block.
hoping that he can make a play and knowing that he can, but
Ain't all that
be
time.
careful doubling him because that means somebody else is
Oh,
wide.
he ran on his back against the offense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
Man, we trying, bro.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
He pick it off. He pick it off.
On that shot to the end zone.
Well, punt it or kick the field goal.
I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range. You're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man. Everybody on an island. Everybody wants. They get the incompletion now setting up 4th.
Hold on. Some shit real quick. I'm ready.
Georgia sends out the punt team. First punt of the day. They love to lock them up close to their goal line.
Get in your way. Get in your way. All I need.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Now they're back up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw it.
Going to let it fly. He's got it on the right. Can anyone catch it? Touchdown, Wolverine.
Go.
And
81.
for 6 more points.
81.
Yeah, coming into the
Belly
game, you look at the
Bryant.
stats and you say top 10 offensive
He
scoring.
needed
So they're
that.
able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers.
That was that quarterback play you got. I got definitely right. I see. I gotta wait for the time to go down. Come on, man. We just doing good, man. No issues or nothing. Still
You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and he'll bring it to the 25. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Bringing it back.
I see it. I see it.
But not only does he get the ball back, what a return.
I see that. I was watching that.
Obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
The give. And they tie the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. The offense will quickly use a timeout. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. It's good. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Hey, we get the ball, man. We needed that.
Going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. And he's coming out in the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to...
How you feel, guys? Hey.
Decision-making, you want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Wow, the running back here showing you his skill set.
Why I do that extra skill doing for what? He was God.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. They'll ride the hot hand. Not a lot of
Good play.
That's 1 to the 32.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Defenses have got to play with great eye discipline, especially when you're facing teams that will run the jet sweep. You've got to be able to locate the football extremely quickly, and defense did not do a good job of it that time.
The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Single back formation, and they give it to him.
I'll be.
And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Using his legs, it's Freeman. At the 35, he's got room. He will step
Appreciate you, Freeman. Way to make a play, Freeman. You Freeman.
And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go to the ground. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped a really big play.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and leading the clock.
And run the football, you're ahead, you can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
You've got him looking to run, but they're going to throw it. Blasted as he lets it go. It rolls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Hey, leave me alone, guys. Leave me alone.
They've been trying all game long, different ways.
Let me run, cuz. Let me run.
But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
They'll keep it on the ground, right up the
Touchdown.
gut, looking for 6.
Oh, my God.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. You can't hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. Trying to barge their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Ain't over, y'all. You know it ain't over.
Fair catch called for and made.
Football.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, to a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this.
Stop the cap.
No need to panic. This offense just
Stop the cap. Good run, bro. Good run. Good run.
defense will get this
Great run.
get some stop form and get you the football.
Hey, let him get
I
that.
think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game is so tight. Keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity
No,
here to
no,
keep
no,
applying
come
that
on.
pressure.
I was right there. That should have been a deflection from the ball, bro. I read it the whole way.
Get him on the ground quickly.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then...
I had teammates. I wasn't going to click with them. Fuck it.
And just a great job by the defense being stout.
Yeah,
That's your
Jack,
job.
good
Stout
little
in
dude.
front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Talk about aggressive. This head coach is keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. They're throwing for it on 4th down.
Bro,
Makes the grab well past the stick.
bro.
Well, they just trained
I was trying to click on niggas. I was trying to click on niggas. I didn't know who I was on.
From the gun.
Thank
On the
you.
inside. No
It'll be
clear
the
to go on
99.
that run, and that brings us to the end of the third.
1999. That was all CPU right there. I ain't know you was going. I mean, I know you could cut back on that type of play, but I ain't think you was gonna cut back.
31, Georgia, 21.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Might as well stick with it.
Oh, he just ran me over, guys.
Finding space, getting
How you
downhill,
feel?
making a good run. Great job finishing with his pass.
This be that.
How aggressive
These
might
ain't
this
getting
play
more yards
be
than
on
that.
3rd and short from the 46. To the ground to try to pick
Oh
up
wow.
the first.
Oh
Get
wow.
him on the ground, but it's a first down.
Oh,
Well, the offense knew what they needed to
that's
get
what we
that
doing.
first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Looking to the big
I went to the wrong.
right on the money to the outside.
You lucky I be in them split moments. You gotta be smart. You gotta make the right
The
decision.
Bulldogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's Green.
Y'all, Your lineman help me. Your lineman help me. Thank you.
It's just so nice to know you can start off.
I ain't gonna hold you. I thought that was an option.
Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The give to the tailback.
Thank you.
And
He wasn't supposed to get that first.
moving the chain.
Well, they get another big run for a first down, and if you're on offense, you love the way your offensive line is blocking early in this game. They're getting
They saying your line blocking.
movement, and they're making life pretty easy for these running backs right now.
Might as well give it to him again.
Yeah.
To stop him after a pickup of 2.
Nah, I think you seen me. I think you seen me. You trying to juke me.
For this D tackle, he is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
He's all the way down to the 3.
Miss
He
Eagle.
showed it all on that run. And the Dogs come to the line in the hurry up. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Try to barge their way in.
They got through there off the
Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Georgia. That big score makes the end of this game.
That 4th and 8, man.
No doubt the offense got what they needed. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
And with the extra point, they
Good shit.
28. About to
Fight.
kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And here's the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is
And I
Oh.
think that's the difficulty being a
Oh,
I have to
damn.
balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back and forth type game. So a lot to process and think about.
Here comes the offense on first down. Wide out in motion. Looking for a man. It's Allen. Got his man on the right. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
Well, the drag routes put in this playbook to fight against man-to-man coverage. So there you see the receiver using his speed, working his way across the field. He gets separation on the DB, trying to trail him, makes the catch, turns it upfield for the first.
Looking to throw on second down.
Oh my
Pass is
God.
incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't
I
knocked
had
free
it.
for a fumble
I had him.
on
I
the
had
third
him.
down. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Play.
Pretty nice on defense, right? You can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field, not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front four to get the job done on third down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
It's about to be a 2-minute warning anyway. Fucking screenplay, man. That was gonna be a good little nice chunk of that. We got a case of beast.
The Wolverines send out the punt unit. Now, if you're really worried about the block, I guess you could think about taking the safety here in the free kick. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run, play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run. The OC is going to give him the ball skills.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Give to the running back. Touchdown, Dogs!
Not nobody don't be right there, but okay.
Man, I love this.
There we go.
Being able to run the football late in the game when it matters, and
and
more importantly, take the lead.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. They'll need to be very sound here, limit this return, and put this game in the hands of their defense to salt it away.
I just blocked him.
But not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
It's a bad throw.
Now it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good
Come on, bro. Go on.
And the senior just
That's
snatched the
a
ball
bad
out
throw.
of the air and gave it back to his offense.
It's such a fine line offensively. Late in the game, you've got to score, you've got to make big plays, but you can't turn the football over. Big time mistake. This one might cost you.
I didn't think he was going to throw it like
Run in the red zone, it's great.
he can't fumble. He can't fumble.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now facing a 3rd and long. Power football with the run. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. He wants it all. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover.
You talk about coming up big in a big moment. Nice job by this defense. You had to make something happen. You had to get the football back so you could give your offense a chance to win this game for you. Nice job by the D.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Okay, one possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks. Make sure we're taking some shots down the field, chewing up some yards. Jesse, the defense will be vulnerable there.
Yeah, and I think because of that, David, offensively, you got to have a plan. You got to know where your best matchup is out on the perimeter and who can make the big catches here in small windows.
Through the air is incomplete. It leaves with second down.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. Scanning the field. It's Allen. Extending the play. He's going up top here late in the game.
Oh!
Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Your man would have got me.
Defense backed up, and this crowd trying to will them to get a big stop late. Wants to throw on first down. Looking for the score.
Let's go!
Wolverine. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And how about this QB?
Let's go.
Clutch in a big moment. Gotta have it. You've dreamed
We
about
needed
your
that, y'all.
life. He puts the
We
ball
needed
on the
that.
money. They make the catch.
Clutch.
Take the lead with seconds remaining.
That was just clutch.
He can make this when the lead will be 3.
That was just clutch. That was a clutch ass
And
drive.
the lead is a field goal here in the fourth quarter. Quick work on that scoring drive, just a couple plays. And how about that for a capper? The likely game winner in the waning moments. He'll call for the fair catch here. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. They'll throw it on first down. Quarterback extends the play. Takes a shot as he lets it go.
GG.
Pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it.
Oh,
They won the
good
game.
job, y'all.
That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come
Billy
into
Bryant.
fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what
fucking
they're
through.
about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an
Let's
identity,
go.
you start to understand who you
That
are.
was clutch.
That's going to do it for